Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to talk about the fourth format in the Bodyweight 101 program. There were originally intended to be 3 formats in the Bodyweight 101 program. We accidentally included the fourth, which was supposed to be in a much later program. So everybody who bought the program, you're getting a fourth bonus for free. The program just got 25% bigger because of my error. Let's talk about why that was an error, and then we'll talk about how you're going to use it. The original program design had 30-30, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of break, and then 4 rounds of that. The point of that is that every time you do the 30-30 program, you see the information 4 times. That allows you to learn faster. The 30-30 format gives you enough work to get benefit and enough rest time to lower your heart rate, to write down and record your data, which is key to success, and enough recovery time so that you can look at your sheet or follow along and figure out what your next exercise is so that you can be ready when the bell rings. I consider 30-30 to be a very good learning format, and I use it a lot for a lot of different programs. I use this format for body weight training. You can always come back to this training because it is the one that you're most likely to survive if you're stressed out or if your body is recovering from something. We use it for basic heavy clubs and kettlebell techniques as well, because that's enough work in order to challenge the grip, but not enough work to fry your hand so much that you can't continue to train or that your form degrades and you get injured. I like 30-30. We always start with 30-30. The format that did not end up in the program due to my error was 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of break, 8 total rounds of that. That means you focus on one exercise for 4 total minutes. If it's a squat, you do squats for 20 seconds, 10 seconds of break. Squats, break, squats, break, squats, break, squats, break. This is a truly rough format for people who are new to this idea. It is here because we want you to adapt. 30-30, 1-to-1 work to rest ratio is an aerobic profile. 20-10 is an anaerobic profile. We are not trying to confuse you. We want you to go all the way through 8 sets of one exercise and then have a 1-minute break that you move on with. That makes this a long format. It is very rough. Everybody will curse my name on set number 5 and set number 6. Sets 1, you feel good. Set 2, not bad. Set 3, you got this. Set 4, wait a minute. Set 5, I hate whoever wrote this program. Set 6, I wish that they were never born. Set 7, only 2 to go. Set 8, just got to survive it, and then I get a 1-minute break. That's the psychological thing that happens every time anybody does this format. That's fine. I'm willing for you guys not to like me on set 5 and 6, for you to adapt to this idea. Then we have our 60-60. With this format, it's back to aerobic in the idea, but you're trying to hold technique for a long period of time. This is about endurance, the unification of your structure, your breathing, and your movement. Whatever your best numbers are for the 30-30 protocol, you are trying to double it over here. That requires you to focus on getting better and more efficient. Usually people tail out right after 30 seconds, about 35-40 seconds. People start to hate me again, and then they have to get through this. It's very hard for people to get double the numbers that they can in the 30-30 protocol. That's the point. All of these ideas focus on making you good at a separate athletic skill. The format that got included instead of this one is in a very advanced format. 20-10 in series. That means all the exercises go in series the same way it does with this program and this program, but your transition time is only 10 seconds. This was supposed to be included in the advanced version of this program. There are 6 giant programs based on this. This one was supposed to come in number 4, not in number 1. In 104, not in 101. That is my fault. This one, it really helps to have done all of these other formats first so that you will survive this one. Everybody's gonna hate me when you get to this one. The way that we would like you to do this is to alternate after you have done the initial 3. This turns this into a metabolic conditioning idea, which turns it into sexy training immediately, just by working on your pure basics. So you are going to do 1, 2, 3. This is your initial adaptation phase, where you learn what you're doing. Then you are going to jump to this format, and you're going to do 1. Then you're going to go back, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6. Introduce new idea. 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6. Jump to new idea. You'll notice aerobic, anaerobic, aerobic, anaerobic. 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6. Repeat the program. Start the whole thing over again down here and run the program a second time, which will be 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6. The point of doing this jump back and forth is that it makes it psychologically easy so that you don't want to quit the program. This one will seem easy when you do this one. This one will seem easy when you can alternate it with this one. And this one will seem easy when you can alternate it with this one. And then when you jump down to starting the program over again, this is a great breath of relief psychologically for you. This program is meant to be done twice a week with other programs. We've already made a video about that. If you do kettlebells, your clubs, and then bodyweight, that gives you 6 days a week. Each one of those has a different time under tension protocol, different levers, and different speeds. That turns it all into a metabolic conditioning profile, which helps people correct the metabolic problems that they have from living in the modern world. All of that turns into sexy training on accident. If you run a program in this way, you will end up athletic. Your metabolism will start to correct itself from years of living in the modern world, and by default, you will end up more attractive than you were. It's a very simple idea, and I use this idea with actors in Hollywood for years. This program works out well at twice a week, but if you're doing it on your own, or you're traveling and you don't have access to any of your other equipment, alternating these formats will make the workout different every day. And you could start to do this 4 or 5 days a week by just doing 1, 2, 3, workout 4, and starting over and doing them in series this way. That would give you a different metabolic profile on every day, and you'll be able to rock back and forth between them. This idea is going to interlace with the next 5 versions of our bodyweight program. And then it will get even more complicated and cool, and you'll be able to do 101, Krav 1, 101, Krav 1, and you'll have a different metabolic profile every day, and then you can just go forever that way. There are 6 of these bodyweight programs now that have been shot. This one is completed and out. The next one will be completed in the edit and out maybe 4 weeks from now. And then we're just gonna keep rolling them out. When you do this, this means that you're going to have 3 to 4 weeks of training for every timing format for every program. By adding this other format in, my fault, it takes it from a 9-week program to a 12-week program at twice a week. 12 weeks, 3 months. When there are 6 of these programs out, will be 18 total months of training that you can interlace in, and then you'll always be able to come back and repeat these programs, either straight body weight and doing them over again and comparing your numbers to your previous time through, which will allow you to see your development through the program over time, or you can add weight to the program by adding weight vests. We're always trying to develop the best possible solution in the least amount of time. By repeating the movements in the 101 program and all these different timing formats, the goal is to get you very, very, very good at them so that you never ever have to think about them again. That will get even more useful when we turn these into the Krav Get Up series. When people are under stress, they forget how to get up off of the ground. By doing it this way, the goal is to stack up so many reps that it makes it impossible for you to forget how to do it no matter what your heart rate is. That is the idea with all of these programs. We're trying to build unconscious competence with all of these skills so that no matter what situation you're in, or no matter how high your heart rate has become that you will always default to getting up off of the ground in the most efficient, safest way possible. That is what separates us from other programs on the market. Other people are trying to make you good at something for a different reason. We're trying to make you good at just absolute pure human basics in the least amount of time for the least amount of money. We want to make it impossible for you to forget how to do it after you've completed the program. Everybody who's already purchased this program, look in your email inbox and you will have an email with this, and it will direct you to the updated PDF and to this video. And everybody who hasn't purchased the program just got 25% bigger, and you'll all not like me very much when you do this one.